This first story you probably saw made the rounds a little while ago. It's about people going to Disneyland. And what could possibly be controversial about this, right? Like, people go to Disneyland all the time. And it's honestly, it's a pretty great place to be. Like, I'd like to one day, maybe, eventually, go to Disneyland. That'd be nice. Well, some boomer had other ideas, to say the least. And the result was, you got your real SG? Awesome, dude. I'm gonna start playing some guitar streams. I'm stoked for that. Anyway, the result was this article. Sorry, childless millennials going to Disney World is weird. When you wish upon a star, a crazed mom will say how things are. The internet was set afire this week when an old Facebook post resurfaced on Twitter, showing a mother's expletive-laced rant declaring that millennials without kids should be banned from Disneyworld. Puts popcorn in microwave. It pisses me off to no end when I see childless couples at Disneyworld, she wrote, as if a drunk contestant on The Bachelor. People without children need to be banned. Mothers with children should be allowed to skip all the line. The reverse Miss Hannigan went on to describe the straw that broke the mouse's back. This cunt in some very slutty shorts was buying a Mickey pretzel, and Aiden wanted one, but the line was very long, so I said later, and it broke his poor little heart, and he cried, the woman added. I wanted to take that fucking pretzel from that tramp. Like, thanks, bitch, you made my son cry! The happiest place on earth, you say? While Mom will win no prizes for speech writing, oration, or, well, peace, there was a glimmer of wisdom contained within her word vomit. Disney World is a family amusement park, she said. Yet these immature millennials throw away their money on useless crap! Miss fucking Pretzel is right on this point. Millennials are indeed in an unhealthy relationship with Disney, having granted control of so much of their leisure time and personality to a single, enormous corporate entity meant for children. I'll agree with the take that we should probably not be throwing all of our money towards a single, enormous corporate entity, but let people decide what kind of media they're going to consume. Want to see a movie? Let's go to the remake of 1994's The Lion King, or 1992's Aladdin. Want to go on vacation? Sure, let's jet off to the new Toy Story Land at Disney World, based on my favorite film from 1995. While we're at it, why not return to the safety and comfort of the womb? The usual complaint about those born between 1981 and 1996 remaining constant 12-year-olds is that the behavior amounts to self-infantilization and a lifelong immaturity that bleeds into basic decision-making. Getting jobs, paying bills, staying alive. Alright, listen here. Nobody said that millennials want to stay alive. Alright? You got that? Fucking boomer. But another oft-ignored problem is with letting a kid's brand control your adult life is the stupidity and culture ignorance it leads to. You're skipping great films such as Booksmart and The Farewell to relive second grade. And your annual, or more, God help us, trip to Disney World costs as much, and more in some cases, than a trip to Europe, South America, or Canada, where you would meet people different from yourself, who hopefully don't gatekeep what a fulfilling vacation is. People for whom the only color of the wind is see-through. Fanny packless people. Millennials, are you out there buying fanny packs? Alright, bro, do we need to talk? But many millennials are fine with sticking to a whole new world rather than exploring a whole new world. A 2018 Morning Consult survey showed that 75% of non-parent millennials were interested in going to a theme park that year. In the case of Disney, which is geared more toward millennials with nostalgic attractions and added cocktail bars, it's not so simple as hopping in the car and strapping into the Tower of Terror. That trip will set you back. It currently costs $109 per day to visit one of Disney's 4 parks, $654 for a 6-day trip. Hotels in Orlando will run you about $150 a night, or $750 for 5 nights. 150, 300, 450, 600, 7. Thank God they did that math for me. Average airfare to Orlando is $260, according to the Bureau of Transportation. Wait, hold on. Mainlanders, are you traveling across the country on $260? Excuse me? What? Let me tell you, a round trip from Kauai to Oahu on the cheap seats at like 11 at night is $170. This is a 25 to 30 minute flight. And we have to fly. Like, you can't just take a boat for day commute. You have to do air travel. Like, you guys go cross country on $260? Like, is that what's happening out there? Shit, how many of you guys are flying all over the place? Anyway, that's $1,664 before food and drink. I know I'll get a barrage of emails and tweets explaining all the crafty ways Walt worshippers shave a couple $100s off their Disneyland trips. Noted. But that's not the point. Why do the same old, safe, boring thing when you could buy a round-trip Norwegian Airlines flight from New York to Paris right now for $280, get an Airbnb and sit along the Seine drinking rosé? Oh, who am I kidding? You'll skip the Louvre and go straight to Disneyland Paris. Can you get over the Atlantic Ocean in less than $300? Bro, we're getting fleeced! Hawaii folks! What the fuck?